We talk about all sorts of ways to make money and save up on this channel, but what about getting money for going to school? Returning to graduate school is an exciting opportunity to advance your career, gain specialized knowledge, and achieve your academic goals. However, the costs associated with graduate programs can be a significant hurdle. Scholarships and grants provide a way to ease the financial burden without accumulating substantial debt. This guide will explain what scholarships and grants are, how to find and apply for them, and highlight some excellent opportunities to consider. What are scholarships and grants? Scholarships are financial awards given to students based on merit, need, or specific criteria such as academic performance, professional background, or extracurricular achievements. Scholarships do not need to be repaid. Grants are similar to scholarships in that they are financial awards that do not require repayment. However, grants are often need-based and may be provided by federal or state governments, universities, or private organizations. Both scholarships and grants can significantly reduce or even cover the cost of tuition, books, and living expenses. Step 1. Identify your needs and goals. Before you begin applying for scholarships and grants, take time to evaluate. 1. Your financial need. Determine how much funding you require for tuition, fees, and other expenses. 2. Your eligibility. Consider your background, field of study, academic achievements, and professional goals to identify relevant opportunities. 3. Your timeline. Start searching and applying for scholarships as early as possible, ideally a year before your program begins. Step 2. Research available scholarships and grants. Finding scholarships and grants that align with your qualifications and goals is the key to success. Here's how to start. 1. University and program-specific scholarships. Most universities offer scholarships specifically for graduate students. Visit your prospective program's website or contact their financial aid office for details. 1. Example. Many schools offer graduate research fellowships for students pursuing research-based degrees. 2. Professional organizations. Many industry associations and organizations offer scholarships for students pursuing degrees in their field. 1. Example. The National Science Foundation (NSF) Graduate Research Fellowship Program supports STEM students. 3. Government grants. Federal and state governments provide grants for graduate students, often based on financial need. 1. Example. The TEACH grant offers funding for students committed to teaching in high-need areas. 4. Private foundations and nonprofits. Numerous private organizations provide scholarships for graduate students, especially those from underrepresented groups or pursuing specific fields. 1. Example. The Ford Foundation Fellowship supports students from diverse backgrounds pursuing graduate degrees. 5. Scholarship search engines leverage online platforms to discover scholarships and grants. 1. Recommended tools. FastWeb, scholarships.com, and gradschools.com. Step 3. Prepare a winning application. Once you've identified scholarships and grants to apply for, focus on creating an outstanding application. 1. Understand the requirements. Carefully read the eligibility criteria, required documents, and deadlines. Each scholarship or grant may have unique requirements, so tailoring your application is critical. 2. Write a compelling personal statement. Your personal statement or essay is often the most critical part of your application. 1. Tips for writing. Highlight your academic and professional achievements. Explain your career goals and how the scholarship will help you achieve them. Be authentic and passionate about your field of study. Address any specific prompts or questions provided. 3. Obtain strong recommendation. Letters of recommendation from professors, employers, or mentors can strengthen your application. 1. How to get great letters. Ask people who know you well and can speak to your qualifications. Provide them with details about the scholarship and your goals. Give them enough time to write a thoughtful letter. 4. Gather supporting documents. Ensure you have all the necessary documents, such as 1. Transcripts. 2. Resume or CV. 3. Proof of financial need, if required. 4. Portfolio or research proposal, if applicable. 5. Follow instructions carefully. Submit all required materials before the deadline, ensuring that your application meets all the guidelines. Step 4. Maximize your chances. Apply to multiple opportunities. The more scholarships and grants you apply for, the greater your chances of receiving funding. Diversify your applications to include local, national, and niche opportunities. Keep track of deadlines. Create a calendar to manage application deadlines and ensure you have enough time to prepare for each one. Revise and proofread your application materials to ensure they are error-free and professional. Consider asking a trusted friend or mentor to review your essays. Notable scholarships and grants for graduate students. Here are some top scholarships and grants to consider when returning to graduate school. 1. Fulbright Program. 1. Description: offers funding for international education and cultural exchange for graduate students, scholars, and professionals. 2. Eligibility: U.S. citizens pursuing research or study abroad. 3. Award amount varies based on location and program. 2. Ford Foundation Fellowship Program. 1. Description: supports diverse graduate students pursuing research-based PhDs or professional degrees. 2. Eligibility: U.S. citizens or permanent residents. 3. Award amount: stipend and tuition coverage. 3. NSF Graduate Research Fellowship Program GRFP. 1. Description: provides funding for students in STEM fields pursuing research-based master's or doctoral degrees. 2. Eligibility: U.S. citizens, nationals, or permanent residents. 3. Award amount: $37,000 annual stipend and $12,000 toward tuition and fees. 4. PEO International Peace Scholarship. 1. Description: offers funding to international women pursuing graduate degrees in the U.S. or Canada. 2. Eligibility: female graduate students from countries outside North America. 3. Award amount up to $12,500. 5. AWEW International Fellowships. 1. Description: provides funding for women pursuing graduate or postgraduate studies in the U.S. 2. Eligibility: women from countries outside the U.S. 3. Award amount: $18,000, $30,000. 6. Teach Grant. 1. Description: offers funding to students committed to teaching in high-need schools and subjects. 2. Eligibility: U.S. citizens or eligible non-citizens pursuing education degrees. 3. Award amount up to $4,000 per year. 7. Gates Millennium Scholars Program. 1. Description: supports students from minority backgrounds pursuing graduate education. 2. Eligibility: U.S. citizens from underrepresented groups with financial need. 3. Award amount: full tuition and expenses. 8. State-based scholarships. Many states offer scholarships or grants for graduate students. Research opportunities in your home state or where you plan to study. Applying for scholarships and grants is a strategic way to fund your return to graduate school. By researching opportunities, preparing a compelling application, and leveraging available resources, you can significantly reduce the financial burden of earning your degree. Start your journey today by identifying the scholarships and grants that align with your goals, and take action to secure the funding you need to achieve your academic and professional aspirations. With dedication and effort, you can make graduate school an affordable and transformative experience.